Uh, so, uh, Honorable Minister of Planning Commissioner Hassan Iqbal, or Honorable Finance Minister Muhammad Aurangzeb, or our very intelligent and dynamic entrepreneur, Honorable Minister of Industry and Production, Haroon Akhtar, uh, is just, they are just excellent leaders. They have full command on the work that the ministry does. They have the expertise, right expertise, and therefore, Pakistan is well in line with this achieving higher economic growth rate and then macroeconomic stability. Of course, there are team of economists, brilliant Pakistani economists. Many of them I would know, as they would study with me in Qaeda University, or they are working at PIDE, and those team of economists are no less talented. So Pakistan is blessed with a lot of talent as far as social sciences and especially economics is concerned. Um, my teachers, Abid Aman Barki or Madam Alia Haq, or they can be at UMT, Madam Ruxana Kaleem, or there are so many economists I would personally know, and of course my friend Ahmed and Ahmed Nawaz and Nadeem Aftab. They are brilliant economists. I mean, they are a lot better economists than me. We studied together. They were my class fellows. And Aswan Yar Khan is a brilliant economist as well. He's kind of an expert development practitioner. When I last met him, he was working with GTZ, which is a German organization working something would make wonders to the development sector of Pakistan. So, but let me come back to to today's interview session, where Haroon Akhtar will represent his expert opinion, and that's where what I would contribute to a little bit of a new perspective, especially how qualitative data can really represent excellent research methodologies. Uh, I mean, he had such an informed opinion about Pakistani businesses and the challenges which the government needs to address. But somewhere, as any journalist would do, media, being a student of media, this still holds true that I'm a student of media, Pakistani media especially, both Urdu media and English media, but more so English media. But that interview was at Geo News Network, and it was in Urdu. But Haroon Akhtar was mostly answering in English, because economics mostly can be expressed in English, or sports, imports, and all that. So the host would ask him a very genuine question, that so macroeconomic condition needs to become favorable to the business community of Pakistan, and especially the energy prices should not be so high that it would affect the competitiveness of local businesses and would affect Pakistan's export promotion capacity, because Pakistan would not be able to compete because of the higher costs which will be incurred because of high energy prices. So he said they were discussing this, but then Honorable Minister Haroon Akhtar would say that government facilitating the business, they are working on the issues, even the energy issue the government is working with, and especially trying to make businesses, introduce new businesses, which could have become integral part of the value chains that will be built by Trump administration through his this tariff regime, whereby it seems to be that Pakistan Trump administration hasn't imposed higher tariffs when compared to the other countries like China or India on the Pakistani economy and Pakistani exports. So there's a great opportunity. But then the host very intelligently would say that he would provide skepticism, and that skepticism is genuine, because a lot of the Pakistani nation would only understand entrepreneurs as wealth creators and wealth retainers, a rich and elite group of businessmen, who form the Pakistani elite, whereas the reality is very different. So there was a kind of indirectly, it had two faces of the same coin kind of a saying. What the journalist so brilliantly asked was that, what about those bankruptcies that some of the businessmen or entrepreneurs have filed now while they couldn't repay their loans, which were used to make a business investment. He said, is it done? Did the businesses, some of the entrepreneurs, did it faked it, to just suggest rent-seeking behavior and free riding, or would it suggest that the people, the largest societies should know that businesses, Pakistani entrepreneur works under high risk economic environment, and the entrepreneurs represent a lot of ingenuity and hard work, and with such a pleasant surprise. I mean, Haroon Akhtar, our Minister of Industries and Production, gave the most informed answer